How's it going, everybody? I'm the Fiend of Grue, coming at you once again with a new video. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch my first video and give me a lot of good positive feedback and comments. I really appreciate that. I've had requests to show all my DVDs, which I'll do at some point, and also people wanted to see a lot of the other little collectibles over in here that I skipped over. I also plan on that. But today I want to take time and talk about Best Buy exclusives. A lot of times stores will give promotions where they'll give an extra DVD, or they'll give extra bonus features, or they'll give you exclusive cover that you can only get in that certain store. Circuit City does it, Target does it, a lot of other stores. But Best Buy I always thought was, the one that had the coolest ones. And I don't have a lot, but I just wanted to take the time to show you some of them that I do have, because you can find some really cool things if you keep an eye out for it. The first one would be with the Sleepaway Camp Survival Kit box set, which the box set itself you can find anywhere. This is the reprint. The original one had the red cross on it, and that was taken off because they were threatening to get sued. But that's not what is exclusive. When you open it up, you have the regular DVDs, and the exclusive content with this would be a bonus disc, Sleepaway Camp for the Survivor, the unreleased production footage. I actually haven't watched this. I've heard so many things and so many comments, of people saying it's complete shit. I've just never really taken the time to watch it, but you could only get this at Best Buy. You can find the box set, like I said, other places, but this disc is only at Best Buy. And a lot of fans really liked having that regardless of how good or bad it was. That's Sleepaway Camp. Up next would be Saw. And this is a pretty plain cover. I mean, it doesn't get much more plain than that. But what's unique about this particular DVD for Best Buy is it came with a bonus disc. And the bonus disc on this is actually the official trailers for High Tension and The Devil's Rejects, which up until this point they had not been seen, I believe, at all. It was both movies were very hyped, and had a lot of talk going in the horror crowd for obvious reasons. I mean, they're classic movies. I know a lot of people specifically bought this version of it to get those trailers. That's pretty cool. That's Saw. Next up is Alexander Aja, who did High Tension, his remake of The Hills Have Eyes. Great movie, if you ask me. This is one of the better remakes. But as far as the exclusive content goes, this cover actually has blood in the cover. There's like an extra layer around it, and if you tilt it, you can see blood. It's pretty cool. The cover's already intense. It's got the girl on it screaming and the hand over her face, and then the blood gives an extra added effect to it. It's pretty cool. When you tilt it, the blood kind of stays at the top and then goes back down to the bottom. I like that a lot. That's The Hills Have Eyes unrated. Next would be yet another remake, and this is another good one in my opinion. If you ask me, this is the Dawn of the Dead remake, and the Best Buy exclusive on this would be a bonus disc, which has a mockumentary, Undead and Loving It, where basically a guy is acting like he's a zombie, and it's going through his everyday trials and tribulations or whatever, and a Drawing of the Dead storyboard comparison, which a lot of horror fans really like the storyboard comparisons. I believe it goes through a couple of scenes, but that is the Dawn of the Dead remake. Next up is a personal favorite of mine, modern day classic if you ask me, Planet Terror, which came out in the with the Grindhouse along with Death Proof. I'm not sure if the metal cover is Best Buy exclusive. I don't think it is. It could be, but I know for a fact this is. See, you've got the regular 2 discs, and then this is the bonus disc that Best Buy had, and it is a Q&A session with Robert Rodriguez that he did somewhere in Florida like a month before Grindhouse came out, trying to hype the movie, and unfortunately it didn't work too well, because we all know how good that did in the theater. Y'all suck. But great movie, could not recommend this one more. Next up we got Saw 3, which if you compare this to the original Saw cover, it's kind of hard to tell them apart. I mean, you just got the teeth on it and the amped up Saw logo. But what's the exclusive in this is, this is alright. Comes with the actual film cell from the movie. Jigsaw and Amanda standing there. I'm not sure what the hell they're doing, but that's the exclusive with this movie. Next up, a great movie all the way around, classic, Hellraiser. And the exclusive Best Buy did with this one is they put this poster in here. I wish like hell would have had this before Horror Hound Weekend so I could have got this signed. It's an exclusive poster. You can only get there. And a lot of these things, these promotions, you can only find them for the first week, and a lot of times once that initial shipment that comes in is gone, they don't get them in again. But this one, if I'm not mistaken, you can still find this at Best Buy. I know you can still find the movie, but as far as the exclusive goes, I think you can still find it too with the poster. That's a really cool poster. I'm sure years on down the road that's going to pop up on eBay. Stuff like this is definite collector's item. Next movie is more hated than loved. This would be Rob Zombie's take on Halloween, the unrated 2-disc edition. This is they've since released a 3-disc edition, but this is the first initial release that came out last December, and it's got a cool lenticular cover. I don't know if you can see it on there or not, but as you move it, the picture kind of moves and it's 3D. Regardless of what you think about the cover, you got to admit that's pretty sweet ass cover. I think they did a really good job with that. Next up would be Hatchet. This looks very thick. It almost looks like there'd be another movie in there, but it's actually only one movie. And the exclusive on this is actual Hatchet keychain, which you could only get at Best Buy. It's pretty neat. These were snagged up really quick. I picked mine up the day it came out, and I know within a day or two at the most, these were gone. You couldn't find these anywhere, at least around here, anywhere that I know of. I had friends looking for it, could not find this version of it. But that would be Hatchet. Movie is what it is. Cool little added feature. And the last one that I have, this movie is ragged on a lot by fans, and I really don't get it. This would be George Romero's Diary of the Dead. I mean, I admit it doesn't stick up to the original movies, but for what it is, it's pretty good, man. And as far as I'm concerned, George Romero is George fucking Romero, and he can do what he wants. And I think this is pretty sweet, but to get on with it, the Best Buy exclusive, it's another big thick box, as you can tell. It looks like it comes with a movie or something, extra movie. And it's actually a hard cover, a lot harder than the thinner Hatchet cover. But this comes with the actual book, The Zen of Zombie, which is Better Living Through the Undead. I haven't actually taken time to read this yet, but it's a comedy book, just leafing through, you can tell, and pretty neat. You know, but that's the exclusive with this. That would be George Romero's Diary of the Dead. But that's pretty much it. I just want to take time and you know, show you some of these videos I've got and stuff. Just hanging out in my PJs, lounging in the horror room. And thank you all for watching, though. I really appreciate it. And I'm the Fiend of Grue, and I'll see you guys around. Thanks.